In this video we're going to be talking about concatenation. Now that's just a very fancy way of saying that we're going to assign text to variables and then we're going to put that text together. So I'm going to copy in a little bit of code here. Okay, as you can see, we've set up 4 variables. We've assigned them to text, and we've got print functions for each of the variables. When we run this, each of the variables, just as we expected, printed out into 4 separate lines. Now what we want to do is we want to put these together. So we're going to make a comment to ourselves. And we're going to do another print. And this time we're going to put our variable first, and then we're going to add a plus. And let's print that out and see what we get. I'm actually going to comment out these first print lines and run this. Now as you can see, it took this should be, which is our first variable, and it put it with the second variable right here plus the second part and added those together. We can also do the same thing with the third. And we can see that that line is together as well. Now we can also use concatenation when we assign variables. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to create another variable down here, and we'll call that message. And we're going to assign message first part plus second part. And I'm going to comment out these print lines. And below message, we're going to print our message. And as you can see, just by printing the variable message is concatenated first part and second part together, so we get the entire line of first part, the variable first part. This should be added in at the end, the second part, a full sentence. Now one other thing that we can do is we can do a mixture of these two things. So we can say print message plus, and then we can add some text here. And when we run that, we can see that it added the message, which was this should be a full sentence, and then right after that add another line here, which is right here. So we took a variable and added text, concatenated a text to the end of that. So a couple of things to point out before we end this lesson. If we have variables that we have assigned numbers, so we're going to assign x to 5, y to 2, and we print x plus 2, x plus y, that's actually going to give us a mathematical operation. So when we run that, it's not a concatenation, it's going to add those two numbers together, 5 plus 2. Also, if we try to add a number and text together, if we try to concatenate or add, we say print x plus message, we're going to get an error as well. So we can see that we get a type error because we tried to put together a number and text.